Welcome to Desai Academy of class 10th, chapter number 12, electricity. In our previous video, we discussed that meaning of electricity and circuit, and how electric current is measured and how it is connected in a circuit. So electric current is SI unit of electric current is ampere. It is measured with ammeter instrument. Okay, we discussed it in detailed manner. So want videos of this chapter means please search in our playlist. You will get all the videos of this chapter, right? So next, so here one example is given here. Okay, so what is this example? And current of what? 0. Okay, so and current of 0.5 ampere is drawn from by a filament of electric bulb for 10 minutes. Okay, the current is driven by the bulb for how many minutes? For 10 minutes. Okay, the bulb is producing light with how much of electric current? 0.5 electric current for how many minutes? 30 minutes. Then you have to find like how much of electric charge flowing through it, right? This is the simple question is there. So given current is given how much? 0.5 current is given as 0.5, right? 10 minutes. Okay, how much it is using? Okay, here 10 minutes is there. Okay, this 10 minutes can be converted into seconds. 10 minutes can be converted into seconds. So this seconds can be this time 10 minutes is converted into second, means 1 minute contain how many seconds? 60 seconds, correct? I already know that. So 1 minute is equal to how many seconds? 60 seconds, correct? How many minutes are there? 10 minutes, right? 10 into 60, correct? 10 into 60, so that will become sort of 600 seconds. Okay, so already the time is given 10 minutes. So always remember that whenever time is given, that should be converted into seconds. So 1 minute is equal to 60 second, means total minute how much is there? 10 minutes. So we can multiply 60 into 10, means how much it will be? 600 seconds, right? So and we also know that the formula is equal to Q is equal to I into T. So before that we already know that the formula of what? Current. So I is equal to Q by T, right? So now we are knowing current, so we are knowing time, so we don't know the charges, correct? Q will don't know, so this will be cross multiplied. It will become sort of Q into T is equal to Q. So is equal to this T is cross multiplied, means with I, means it will becomes I into T is equal to charge, correct? So using this formula we can interchange depending on our needed, right? So then it will become 0.5 into 600, it will become what? 300 seconds, right? So this 1 point, this 10 will be cancelled, means 60 into 5 how much? 300 coulomb of charge. So that bulb is using how much of coulomb of charge? 300 coulomb of charge for 10 minutes to produce the light. For how much current they are using the bulb? 0.5 ampere. Okay, this is how the current is observed or consumed by the electric bulb for 10 minutes while they will use the 300 coulombs of charges, right? Okay, next comes here electric potential and potential difference. Okay, here what is the meaning of electric potential and potential difference we'll discuss here, right? What makes the electric charges to flow? Okay, so we are saying that the charges are flowing from one point to the another point, correct? So the rate of flow of charges, we said that the rate of flow of charges. So how we say that only there is a flow of charges, right? How they are actually moving from one point to the another, so that how depending on their own or some energy is required by these charges to move from one place to the another, that we have to discuss here. So the charges cannot move automatically, the charges cannot move from one place to the another place. They required some energy to move from one place to the another. Okay, remember that the charges cannot move from one place to the another, they required some amount of energy, right? let us consider the analogy of flow of water. Okay, this simple experiment is given here. Okay, take one test tube, right? So take another test tubes, means okay we can take a large container. Okay, so one large container, right? Another large of container, right? So we have taken two large containers and they are connected with small pipes, right? They are connected with take a two large container and place it in what, horizontal plane. Okay, we have to take two large containers, right? Two large containers, you have to take two large containers and right, have to take two large take two large containers and they are placed horizontally. They are placed horizontally like this as shown in this figure, and pour water here. Okay, here pour water here as a, here this line will, the water will pass us through here, right? When we are adding water to the these sections, so the water will passing through the this side, right? So after completely filled with water in the this container A and this container B, so after certain time the in the entire in the container A and container B water will be remains same, correct? Because there is no pressure inside what container A and container B, because the there is no difference in the water of container A and container B, because they are placing on what, same surface. There is no difference of what, height and height. There is no difference of height. One is not kept at a higher position, another is not kept at a lower position, right? So they are kept at a same position, horizontal plane. So there is no flow of water from either this side to this side, because both are what, equal of water, because due to the there is no pressure, right? When this same experiment is done with what, one is placed at a higher position, another beaker is placed at a lower positions, right? Another beaker is placed at a lower positions, then again they are connected like this, means now we added the water from this direction, means so the entire water will be passes here and this will be filled up, because now it is having what, pressure or a difference, right? So that is only the charges moves only when they having what, pressure. Like water is moving from upper part to the lower part, or right? So lower part to the upper part when we give the pressure like a pump. So agriculture field in our home we are using the to lift the water from ground level to the upper side, so that time we are using the pump. So like this the water can moving from higher position to lower position, it cannot move from horizontal position, both fixed position. So like that only, so the charges cannot move from one place to the another place, they require some energy. That energy is called as what, potential energy. That potential energy will makes the water to move the charges from one place to the another place, right? This is the potential difference will makes the motion of charges from one place to the another charge, means it will require, it will provide the energy to the charges to move one place to the another, right? So here, correct, understood? So what makes the electric charge of flow? Let us consider analogy of flow of water. Charges do not flow in a copper wire, correct? In a copper wire that contain a charges, correct? They cannot move themselves, just as water in perfectly horizontal tube does not flow. Already explained in this diagram, correct? So the water does not move because the two containers are placed in horizontal row. Like that the charges cannot flow in a copper wire because they need some energy. If one end of the tube is connected to tank of water kept at higher level, such that there is the pressure difference between the two of the ends of the tube, when the container is placed in horizontal, there is no flow of water from this side to this side, correct? Same container, same amount of water is placed, one is an upper position, one is a lower position, so that will makes what? Easily flow of water, because that creates what? Difference of pressure. This is higher pressure and this is lower pressure, so they can easily move from higher to the lower pressures, right? This is simple example they are given. For flow of charges in conducting metallic wire, the gravity of course has no role to play. The electrons move only if there is a difference of electric pressure, called as a potential difference. Okay, so how water is moving from higher difference to lower difference, like that only the electrons can move in a conductor with conductor whenever there is a electric difference or a potential difference, right? Electrons moves in a conductor of any wire like copper or aluminum or any kind of wire we can take. In that, electrons can move only when we provide the potential energy. Without potential energy they cannot move. Remember that. With the providing energy they can move from one place to the another. Remember that, right? So this potential may be produced by battery. Okay, then how we can provide the potential energy to move the charges from one place to the other, means in the form of what? Battery. Okay, so we are using the battery. That battery provide the energy to the charges, so they can move and they constitute the electric current. Okay, remember that. Constituting one or more of electric circuit. Okay, for example we can take here. Okay, this diagram, right? So here in this diagram we are giving a battery. Why we are giving battery means, so if electrons are moving because of this battery is providing energy to the move the electron, that moving electron can produces what? Electric current. So this battery will giving the energy, right? This battery giving energy, so the electrons can move. If electrons are moving means they will constitute electric current. Correct? Understood? So how battery will providing the energy means, inside the battery the chemical reaction will taken placing. Okay, so remember here. So here in the battery, due to the battery providing energy, so providing energy, electrons are moving. Electrons is moving means they will constitute electric current, correct? So then how energy produced by the battery means, due to the chemical reaction taking place inside the battery. So how much chemical reaction is taking place, that much of energy is released. That energy is used to move the electron. That electron will pass, moving electrons can produce electric current. Okay, this is how electron moves in a conductor. So moving conductor produces electric current. So this is the how electrons will produce in a conductor. So that conductor means electron produces means what? Electricity only. So due to the battery or that potential difference will provide the energy to move electron, and electron provides the electricity. So how battery will providing the energy means, due to the chemical reactions involving in the battery. So if the chemical reaction is continuously producing means, they will produce energy and they will move the electron and produces the energy. So if the chemical reaction is failed or it will be finished means, the battery will be dead and electrons will not move and the electricity will not be generated, right? So this is about what? Electric potential difference, right? So thank you for watching. Please subscribe my channel and share with your friends. Thank you.